HyunA talked about her relationship with Taemin, dealing with health issues, and more. On the August 26th, broadcast NBC radio star HyunA appeared as a guest and opened up about her relationship with Taemin, how she managed her health, and more. HyunA first talked about her comeback, which has postponed due to health concern. We have spent about 100 million won, approximately $84,300 on the music video. She revealed, "We spend about that much every time. We didn't reduce the amount just because we had to spend a lot on labor costs." HyunA then shared her thoughts on revealing her health issues on social media. She said, "I have taken medication for my panic disorder and depression for over 4 years. I think I have had this disorder for about 10 years. When I hid it, it seemed to stay hidden well. However, I once found out while I was filming a commercial and I was diagnosed with esophageal syncope." She continued, "I didn't feel bad about fainting at the time, but I was more upset that I caused trouble for all the people working there. I thought that I needed to be honest about my diagnosis instead of trying to cover it up in vain." HyunA revealed that she is learning during treatment a way to protect herself. "I usually have a hard time saying no," she said. "I can stop myself from thinking the deeper I get into my thought, and I get more anxious the more I think. Whenever I have think these days, I do training with my eyes. I think to myself that I have a pendulum in front of my eyes, and I move them around. If I close my eyes, concentrate the best that I can, and move my eyes from left to the right 30 times, interestingly enough, I end up not thinking about anything." She added, "When I have a panic attack, even that is not easy. It doesn't seem like much, but I try to keep doing it and get rid of my anxiety." HyunA described herself as a perfectionist and said, "On average, I practice for more than 10 hours a day. I practiced about 13 hours a day ever since I was younger, so I didn't know about this. But before my comeback, I bled from both nostrils and really said then how tired I was." HyunA also spoke about her relationship with Taemin. "I have never gotten tired of her relationship." She said, "Not even once. We have been dating for 5 years now, but I have liked him for even longer." She then said, "I told him that he shouldn't make me jealous. I also told him that I won't be cute when I am jealous. So he never got into a situation like that. Now a lot of people know that we are dating, but in the past, he used to get contacted by a lot of girls. If that happened now, he'd be in big trouble." HyunA made the panel laugh when she added, "I'm secretly happy for him when someone contact him, but I hope that he take care of the situation well." She mentioned that she lived close to Taemin. HyunA said, "We got placed that are 3-minute walk apart from one another. Our quality of life improved once we were each guaranteed our own privacy." She mentioned that she wouldn't care about what she looked at if Taemin were to suddenly walk into her house, saying she never wear makeup when they meet up. HyunA also said that she called Taemin by his birth name, Kim Hyo-jung. When she is angry or when she is texting him, it doesn't look good when I do it, so if I called him by his birth name 10 times in the past, I only do it 2 times now," she said. HyunA shared that Taemin suffers from his own health issues as well. He is not the very energetic type. She began, "He also has a hard time keeping his eyes open. I was once talking to him about something serious, but he was not responding. I looked over and it turned out he was sleeping. When I start asking him something again, he replied with his eyes closed, and I got angry at that moment when he responded to me while falling asleep. She continued later on, I feel sorry about it. Dawn didn't make it obvious to me that he suffered from narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is a condition that often results in tiredness and lack of energy even after a restful sleep. HyunA also shared her thought on her stag outfit. I always try to hide a part of me when I am wearing my outfit. She said if I'm exposing more on top, I will always wear more on the bottom. When I film my music video, I only have really small stag outfit. Lately, I have been wanting to wear more clothes. She mentioned that even some of her performances on music shows were not approved. I once made a music video with close-up that will be appropriate for broadcasting, but it didn't get approved because the way I was looking at the camera was too provocative. SHINee Taemin talked about growing up in the spotlight, his pop culture taste, and more. SHINee Taemin recently participated in a pictorial and interview for W Korea. At the beginning of the interview, the reporter mentioned that being shocked that Taemin was in the 12th year of his career. Taemin said, "At this point, there are things I am saying for the first time, but there are a lot of things that are the same." Earlier this year, I did my hair and dressed up the way I looked during my debut at 16 and took a photo. I posted it on Instagram and the fan really thought it was an old photo of me, but I still think I look older. Taemin debuted with SHINee in 2008 and went on to launch a successful solo career and is now also part of SM Entertainment project group Super M. He said, "When I look back on my life, it seemed fascinating even to me. I was 13 when I entered SM Entertainment and I turned 28 this year. I have been a singer for almost half my life. I have been running on this road for a long time. I think that I had a lot of grit when I was younger. Because I was ambitious, I was able to debut with SHINee and get the chance to debut solo. Someone came up to me one day and asked me to cover any pop song and sent it to him. I wondered what that was about, but it turned out that it was for me to release a solo album. I think it was a test. Now that I think about it, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Of course, there was a lot of luck influence. Taemin and the interviewer agreed that 2012 Sherlock had been a turning point for him. Sherlock came out when I had just turned 20, when I had just come of age, he said. After that, I changed how I behave on stage. I tried a lot of different things while performing Sherlock instead of doing what I had decided in advance. I think it helped that there was a long hiatus before Sherlock. I was able to prepare a lot more, and I was influenced by the other members. All of them have such big stage presence that I needed to prepare and practice a lot in order to survive among them. Also, the members started to resemble each other the more that we were together. Thanks to them, I was able to see new perspective and awaken hidden part of myself. About his upcoming album, he said, "I hope that it's another turning point for me. Like Sherlock, I want to use this chance to change the person that I am. As a person and as a performer, people may listen to this album and like it or not, but I don't want to worry about that anymore." Taemin is gearing up for the second part of his solo comeback Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1 on September 7. He will also be releasing a new single with Super M, Tiger Inside on September 1.